What's up, y'all? It's your boy Childe, and today I'm gonna be making Christmas cookies for Tuesday. I'm gonna be making snickerdoodles, which if you don't know what those are, you're missing out on life. But they're essentially sugar cookies rolled in cinnamon sugar, like these there. So let's get into it. First, we want to add in the dry ingredients. So we're gonna take this flour and sift it into this bowl. Let's tip it in. Okay, so far we haven't spilled anything, so going well. And then I'm just gonna tap and sift it in. Okay, so now that our flour is sifted, we're gonna add in a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're gonna mix that in using a wooden spoon. We're just gonna gently mix that baking soda and flour together until it looks pretty much the same as it did before, but it's different now. Now we're gonna do the wet ingredients. So we're gonna add this delicious chunk of butter into a different bowl. Then we're gonna add all this yummy sugar in as well. This is what it should look like. Then I'm gonna use an electric mixer to beat this together. Okay, so now your butter should look nice and creamy, and we're gonna add in the eggs and vanilla next. I'm not measuring the vanilla, but hopefully it'll go well. Just gotta add in a little. Okay, that was slightly too much, but it's okay, it's okay. And now for the eggs. Ooh. Okay, well, I got some raw egg on the counter, but who doesn't love a little salmonella? And now I'm gonna blend all this stuff together again. This is what the mixture should look like now. Doesn't it just look appetizing? Now for the final ingredient for the dough, we're gonna add the dry ingredients into this. So I'm just gonna gradually add in some of the flour and baking powder from earlier, and then give a little mix between each add. Okay, so I added all the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and it's looking good. So I'm just gonna do a scientific taste test. Okay, it tastes good. So now I'm gonna get my cinnamon sugar ready to coat these cookies. Okay, so I've got my cookie mixture. I've got a container full of cinnamon sugar and my tray. So I'm just gonna take some spoons and get a little bowl of mixture out, make it into a bowl, and then I'm gonna dip it in the cinnamon sugar. So I've got my little cookie dough bowl, and I'm just gonna put it in here and just roll it around in the cinnamon sugar until it is coated. Then I'm gonna put it on my tray and just squish it down a little bit so it's a bit more flat. And I'm gonna repeat that process for the rest of them. Okay, so I'm gonna put my cookies into the oven now.
Few moments later.
Okay, so my cookies are now out of the oven and I'm just gonna let them cool and then I'll do a taste test. Okay, so the cookies have cooled down a bit, so now I'm ready to try them with a nice glass of milk. Don't call me a psychopath, plain milk is really good, especially with warm cookies. So we're gonna try the cookie. Let's do a little break apart. Ooh, yes. It's nice and soft on the inside and very, very cinnamony. Okay, we're gonna try some. Very good, very good. The milk makes it good too. So overall, I'm gonna rate this recipe a 10 out of 10. See you next time.